lakad matatak!
Made his way on top. Solarbind just such a ridiculous slow to have on the Keeper of the Light. Jonathan will farm and just ignore Panda on the Undying. So those decays are going to fly in no matter whether you like it or not. Because though he is going behind the tier 1 tower now onto Collapse. They are trying to make the jump in though, because he may have gone too far. He does dominate a Hellbear Smasher, so it'll be quite annoying for Matthew just getting chased down by this. That's for the Timber. Well, Whisper's not really bothered. Look at Whisper. He's going right after Yatoro as we speak. And Yatoro's gone. Matthew came in for a Fade Bolt. They
playing against Laurel. They didn't manage to block off the camps, but when you have this strong of a start in a matchup that I honestly didn't expect.
Moshka, they go for a run. Yatoro trying to help out, but it's so much damage being returned back the way of the Slark. Keep in mind, he's only level 4 right now. Whisper dropping low himself thanks to the dominated creep of Maposhka, rather the enchanted creep. Maposhka trying his absolute best to slow down AD at the top lane, but now Chris Luck shows up. Blows him up with the snap fire, chasing.
Bails out, waits a little bit of the time out from the side of EG. And then you'd really want to hammer in these kills while you're strong, though.
A lot of action happening across the map here, John. This is what I love about these teams from South America. Look at this. Oh, he can't outrun him. Chris Luck, he'll get the tip from Matthew. This is what I love.
Yeah, they're not really able to get the kills, and that is space for Pakaz. They're scouting out with Mira. At the very least, soaking some of that EXP here while the stacks are being cleared out, but they can't really stop it. They could try to make a play. Yator is ready to play with a defusal.
Yeah, Stampede pop, they'll make the jump in with the hoop stop, and it's going to be a very easy pick off onto Pakaz. Great gank there by Team Spirit. Exactly what they needed. Steve Ward's giving the information they required to get that gank, and well, Pakaz, he's still third in net worth, but as a TA, you do want to snowball out of control, and well, at least for now, that's not exactly happening, though here comes the rest of the cavalry. Whisper does at least pick up Poposhka, but in comes Team Spirit. They want to keep fighting with this. Matthew, he does go down, but in goes Whisper once again. Lyle, he's been caught out, but a big hoop stop. Collapse, he'll stop them in their tracks, and the chains, it's not going to land onto a tree. Mira, in the meantime, also able to get up, so instead they'll move in onto the Centaur. They've got Collapse down. At least they'll find the pulse 3. Narrowly missing out on the mid-coddle. Still not.
Get that Desolator up, get into the BKB, and then your TA can play.
Again, Team Spirit, they group up, they'll move into that Radiant Triangle. They've already found Panda on the Undying, and Panda, he just gets ripped to shreds here by Team Spirit. Lyle doing so much damage on that Keeper of the Light. Matthew shows up to the D-Ward, but he's going to get punished immediately. In fact, no, Chris Luck, he spits him back in with the Gobble Up, and they've got a Poshka and Chances down. The Ward finally down by Collapse. He jumps in for a 2-man stun, and now Chris Luck. Chris Luck may be punished. Mira's on the high ground. They'll secure the kill. Whisper, the only one able to get away for now, but Lyle is still chasing him down. Won't be able to continue, though. Whisper just chaining away. But man, that tombstone will be dropped, but they can't deal with the Slark. Like, Pakaz is around trying to help out, but now he might be targeted. They'll make the jump in. Matthew, he'll help out. Yatoro, still trying to find a way out. He might just drop for this, and he does. Bubble up is there. Pakaz right on target. Maposhka will get destroyed here by the TA. It seems like Evil Genius has got the memo. They need to stick together as a team. So I say that. Seems like Team Spirit, they will back off. Almost felt like they were about to go back in. Not for nothing, at least. This time around, though, it will not land. Not what they wanted. Panda gonna get caught out here by Mira, and will get deleted. The Illuminate. So much damage from Lal. Make a kill streak for him on the mid-keeper. And it seems like EG might have to sit back, but Team Spirit, they'll maintain the 2k net worth advantage. Oh, they found Mira. They've got the Ricky, the Sleeping Dart to put the Ricky to sleep into the cookie, and Chris Luck with the Scatter Blast. It's just such a disgusting combo, man. It's like one thing, one time, you can't get away, and now Lal's getting chased down. Oh, Pakaz. Lal, he's okay. He'll fight to go their way. This game's way too even for their liking, I'm sure. And Well, Team Spirit with this 4-man smoke, we'll see if they can find exactly what they need. Back because he is the closest target. This is exactly what they want. He's got no BKB up, so they'll make the jump in. He needs help right here, right now, but he's not going to have it in time. Bakaz is gone. Team Spirit will get the most primary target they could have asked for. It really does go back to the fact that he doesn't have a BKB yet on the TA. Like, there's just no counterfight. Once the Sleeping Dart does come in, and there's another.
Oh boy.
They found the mid-snapfire. That's another huge target. Chris Luck, he does have a BKB though. He's going to be alright, but the Stampede's in to a double hoop stop here from Collapse. They might find Matthew, so the 4-staff away for now. He's going to be alright, but Yatoro will chase him down to the slot. Eventually finds him on the Rubik. In the meantime, Aposhka, he does drop the boot. In come the kisses. But they'll find the tombstone, but it seems like EG want to keep this going. Onto Yatoro they go. It's a lot of damage, but not quite enough. Yatoro is going to be just fine to try and pounce his way out. Ooh. Huge target. They'll get the follow-up stun here on the Snapfire, though Chris Lucky does have the help there from the backside, and goes the gobble up. Matthew, Rada Bakaz is in. They've got Chris Luck. Collapse, somehow still alive. He is going to get away for now. Bakaz could not finish off the job. I believe it was the Heaven Talbot from Yatoro coming in clutch there to make sure the TA could not attack.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Team Spirit, they are really getting away with murder here in this game 1. This BKB not being picked up by this TA, it's coming back down. So there is going to be another smoke to come out from EG. Mira, he's always there to break the smoke though. Very hard to surprise them on the side of Team Spirit. Against this Ricky. Mira, he'll get lifted up because he'll make the jump in, but the uphill misses there. Mira takes no damage. Yatoro will jump in. They found Panda on the +5 Undying. It's a great start for Team Spirit. Onto Whisper they go. Whisper will just buy. Panda, though, is going to be there to break the smoke and tank the gank, though he hasn't broken it quite yet, but they will settle for it because he realizes they're around the corner, but the head's going to come out. They've got the TA. They've locked him down. Bakaz is dead. Oh, it's so unfortunate. They could have just let Panda die, but they didn't realize the smoke was there. Still, Lal will die on the mid-keeper, but Whisper does get caught by the pounce of Yatoro. Cookie will do nothing. Collapses out with a double hook stop to boot. Chris Luck now, he's the next target. He'll try and put the TP play out, but he barely makes it. Oh, Yatoro. Panda, but it won't be enough damage. Yatoro's going to move in on the slot, looking for another kill for himself. Cookie will do nothing but stun up Yatoro for a moment. But it really is just for a moment. Yatoro, still thinking about more, does go pounce right in onto Matthew. Sleeping Dart will lock down the Rubik, and that'll be another. Chris Luck needs his own way out. He'll Cookie, he'll be okay. Matthew, in the meantime, does commit his buyback just in case. But Yatoro, he'll taunt, will be out. Stampede to make sure they can close the gap of Bakaz. Oh, he's been caught again. Lift away from Matthew, but it may not make the difference. 4-staff to the low ground. Still trying to run, but Collapse. Chase no Bakaz. He barely survives. But Yatoro's not done. He wants more. He wants to punish him for letting that TA get away. They throw in Whisper. But Whisper, he can't do much right now. The impetus shots. It's too much damage. Maposhka with the Hurricane Pike, he is just destroying them now.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Down, and because he's playing so if the Coddle with the Illuminate just doing so much work, and you don't have a counterpoint. You need your Timbersaw here to hold us back.
Collapse, getting stunned up there for a moment. Still going to be just fine to heal through it anyway. X out, they've caught Panda on the Undying, though Gobble Up is there from Chris Luck, but they do Blinding Light him back. In fact, now both of them have been caught out. Chris Luck, he's the big target, though. He'll try to BKB and run, but it's not going to be enough. Oh, they are all dropping like flies.
No.
Bakaz, he's right in the middle. GG is called. Game 1. It will go the way of Team Spirit. It was such a great start for Evil Geniuses, but they just couldn't hold it together.
BK can fall off a cliff very fast. Like if you don't get this Armlet BKB or Armlet Echo Saber.
That bottom bounty room area, Maposhka, he'll get stunned up here by Bakaz, and they'll have the follow-up by Matthew, and that should be first blood to go right the way of Chris Luck. So a fantastic start already for EG. Very easy for Whisper to land the follow-up stun with the Split Earth. And bottom lane, more action breaking out. Pakaz is currently being chased down here by Collapse, and the zombies are still going. Pakaz, he'll stick charge up, but this Tombstone zombies are just doing so much damage. There's your decay out. Panda's already gone. Collapse has the axes, and they will connect. From a mile away, Collapse lands them. The Undying. I don't think he actually minds dying right now. They will continue decaying away on Pakaz. There's a stun out. Pakaz trying to secure a kill. Maposhka might finally go down, but no, he still escapes. Still going. Another decay out. Pakaz, he'll finally secure the kill here with Panda. But again, I just feel like the Undying, Whisper finally able to punish this Ricky for all the headache he's been causing. But you look at the CS of Yatoro. He's well and truly farmed quite effectively. 23 and 11 here on the Drow Ranger. And in the meantime, bottom lane, Collapse now being chased down as Chris Luck. He does make a rotation, but he will drop to Lal. And they even lost Pakaz. In fact, make that a third. They're going to lose Panda. And we were saying during the draft that this kind of draft from EG, every lane's been lost here for EG. And you and I, we talked about the draft requiring a good start here in the early game for the side of EG, but it has not been the case. Maybe now they can try to salvage it. They have found Yatoro, so it's going to be a massive pickoff for the side of EG as they do finally pick off that POS 1 Drow. Mira also getting caught out by the pulverize of Chris Small. Rather Chris Luck, but Mira still running. Might just be fine. The Matthew from the high ground will land the Earth Spike. But they are still fighting back here.
So he's going to be able to have a little bit more presence once you do have that full armlet up as well. Some toggle plays that can come true. He's been scout
lane. Yeah, they're going to find the tree, no problem. Very easy when you have the Beastmaster. You just send the Hawks out.
No. Why did Pakaz not pick up his Midas? It was in the courier.
The Midas on the courier, but he might just die before he gets to use it. Leave him alone. Let him use the Midas at least before he dies, please. Pakaz, trying to run, still trying, is alive, maybe gets out, but no, Whisper could not save him. They'll lose Matthew as well. Whisper trying to run, but there is no escape from these frost arrows. Hell, Panda even going down. Now a triple kill for Lal. 4 heroes to drop. And Lal, I mean, they are tipping the right person. Lal has been an app to try and make a comeback in this game number 2. But that's a start. It's Luck. Oh no, Sleeping Dart is there. They've got the vision on the Primal Beast on that high ground. However, Mira has been caught by Whisper, so they can make the jump in. They are going to find themselves a pos for Ricky to boot. EG, they'll be happy with that. Now looking in towards that mid-tier 1 tower, but...
And Mira is really the issue. Like, the fact that they let this Ricky through in game 2. Because... Oh,
yeah. Caught out again, Panda. Panda will drop Pakaz at the very least is going to be fine as Panda does tank the gank for his POS 1. Mira will be spotted. Matthew, he'll go for the Earth Spike, but there is help right around the corner as he will survive the Finger of Death, but Mira still going down. The Split Earth does connect. See Luck now trying to move in with the BKB, but needs to back off as it is going to expire, and they go for more. The multi-shot, but no, a double Earth Spike coming out from Matthew. He's going to allow them to disengage, but the Hawk Dive, it's connected on Pakaz. Oh, they've got the CK again. A massive overgrowth, but it may not be enough. He is forced to try and fight this one out, but Pakaz is gone. Lal will just chase him down. No help incoming. Yatoro, he'll find Chris Luck. Whisper will be chased as well. He will drop. They're in the base. 20.5 minutes in. They're already just taking down a T3 tower.
Just wondering what the game plan was from EG with that swap, right? Like, maybe they're just much more comfy with Whisper on the Lesh. It is a special of his, but could have had a better lane with Chris Luck Lesh against Larl's DP. Although,
yeah, Lal absolute menaces the DP as Chris Luck trying to move in. BKB, but the Roar is there. Collapse just holds him down, and Yatoro has so much damage. Panda is forced to overgrowth to allow them to retreat. Chris Luck, no, the Hawk Dive. Collapse has caught him again. Chris Luck is still running. The Crypt Swarm will not land, but the Onslaught is going to be...
Can't just keep spamming that spell out with a shard installed, though.
Oh, Chris Luck from the high ground. These Hawks from Collapse, they are just watching everything. No part of the map is safe. This Beastmaster pick has made it impossible for EG. Now the tier 3 bottom tower is under siege. Slowly but surely, they'll get it done. Split Earths, I mean, they are nice in trying to delay this, but they aren't doing enough.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
But they toss again. Lol just setting up perfectly as Matthew's gone.
Bottom barracks
Not able to get on top of these heroes. Like, with the BKB up and Chris Luck, it just makes him a roar target. He'll try again.
Yeah, one more attempt here. Chris Luck tries to make the jump in, but the rule's immediate from collapse. They are not having it.
Radiant's bottom barracks are
It might be time to just call it. I mean, there you go. Chris Luck, he's
Yeah.
had enough. Gives the well played, and you've got to admit, Team Spirit in this game too looks so damn clean.
Radiant's
Lal in particular, John, you've got to give props to this man on the Death Prophet because he made everything happen.